The key to making more money in your business is to provide more value to your prospects. Giving before actually expecting to take their money as a client. And with fierce competition in just about every industry, it's easy for you, your message, your product or your service to just get lost in all of the noise that your ideal prospect faces every single day. So how can you effectively provide more value in your or your client's business to drive more sales from their marketing and from their advertising? So today I'm going to cover the 5 most efficient and effective lead magnets that you can use, you can learn, you can actually make in just a couple of hours to provide value to your prospects when you're not even there. Therefore, building a relationship with people without your presence actually needed, which is essentially what's really required and necessary to drive more sales and drive more inquiries and revenue into your or your client's business, getting you more leads, more sales, and of course, more money in your business. And of course, always remember that if you want more help, you want more free tips, more training, more advice, make sure you smash the like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and of course get involved in the discussions below this video. Feel free to ask me any questions. Let's dive in. Okay, so before we actually dive in and talk about the 5 best lead magnets that are going to drive sales in your business, I want to actually first of all explain what a lead magnet is, right? If you're new to running ads, if you're new to trying to get customers for your own business or for somebody else's business, then you need to understand what a lead magnet is, because people don't just come to a business because they feel like it. They don't just come to any old random business because they need their services. I mean, some people do, but only a very, very small number. So what we actually need to do is we need to give something away for free of value that's going to attract the attention of people who are likely to become paying customers for a business. And the secret of doing that is to create things called lead magnets, create something that is going to attract the attention of those ideal prospects that you want to work with, so that you can give them something for free that is ideally positioned around a result, or it's positioned around something that they want to achieve, but they just don't have the capacity to achieve themselves. And we give something away for free, like a cheat sheet, a guide, a free training, a workshop. Going to talk about all of the options, or the 5 best options, in just a second. But we give something away that's promising a small mini result to help somebody overcome a small challenge or problem that they're having. And obviously it comes from the business that has a solution to a larger problem. And we use this as a way of building trust, to 1, gain the attention, 2, obviously capture leads and capture lead information, and then 3, deliver value to those people who have signed up for the lead magnet. And once we've actually demonstrated value through a lead magnet, these people are going to be 1 step closer to becoming a paying customer. They're going to actually know about this business. They're going to have some form of relationship and trust with them if they've consumed the lead magnet, the free thing. And that then therefore makes it much, much easier to turn that person into a client or customer of the business that is giving away the lead magnets. These things are absolutely key to running successful, profitable digital advertising, Facebook ads, Google ads, LinkedIn ads, but they're also absolutely key and crucial to building relationship and gaining the trust of ideal prospects and existing prospects of your or even your client's business. So we're going to dive in. Now you understand what a lead magnet is and how important they are, and the role that they play in an overall advertising strategy. We're going to dive in and we're going to talk about the 5 most profitable, successful lead magnets that can drive revenue, income, and sales into your or your client's business. So number 1, and arguably the most powerful lead magnet that I've actually ever come across, is running workshops. It's running free trainings, it's running workshops that give your ideal prospect a taste of what you can actually do for them and their business. And ideally these workshops are sold, well, they're free, right? It's a free lead magnet, but they're sold on the basis that, i.e. to convince somebody to actually come and attend, on the basis that this workshop is going to deliver a specific result to a specific problem that they are facing. And workshops are really great because they're a really powerful way of getting people to attend something live, especially if it's live, getting somebody to attend something live so their full concentration and focus is on you and what you have to say. And once they're listening, they're engaged and they're active in the workshop, you can then deliver your lesson, your epiphany shift, you can change the way that they think, and you can actually even get them actively taking small actions to change their current situation and to build that trust and relationship with the said business. So these workshops, again, they need positioning, and this is key, because if you go and try and, even though it's free, we still call it selling the workshop or selling the lead magnet. If you're then going to go and try and sell the workshop, it needs to be sold on the basis that attending that workshop is going to give that lead or that prospect an actual micro result. It's going to give them a solution to a problem that they currently have. And if we can deliver that much value within this workshop that we can actually help them overcome some small challenge that they currently have now for free, that's the best way of building trust and gaining the trust of prospects, and it makes it much easier to then sell them into your clients or the business's paid services, because they've already experienced value, they've already got a result, they've already taken something away from being associated with this business. And this is really what we call pre-selling. And essentially with any lead magnet, as I go through the following 4 as well, pre-selling your products and your services through your marketing, using lead magnets, delivering value, letting people taste what you actually have to offer, letting people experience you actually helping them for free without expecting to take, right? Jab, jab, right hook, in the words of Gary Vee. We want to give, and take, right? So that's ultimately what we're doing with all of these lead magnets. But arguably my favorite, or one of my favorites, there's a couple more golden ones in here, but arguably one of my favorites is workshops. It's doing live workshops, getting people together in a group environment, even if it's not in real life on Zoom or virtual even, getting people in the same place, doing a live workshop, delivering some value, demonstrating that you can solve their problems. This is an absolute killer lead magnet that you can design. And if you want help building out any of these lead magnets, I will be doing more videos on each specific one. So check the description, because if they're not there now, they will be there at some point, and you'll have a training or a video on how to do each of these lead magnets. But we're going to crack on, we're going to continue, because I've got some absolute golden ones down here that I want to get through. So stay tuned, dive into number 2. Okay, so number 2 is what I call a mini course. It's, again, very similar to a live workshop, but this thing, a mini course, is pre-recorded, it's uploaded to a training platform, whether that be ClickFunnels or Kajabi or whatever you want to use, and then it's given away to people who are ideal prospects, right? People who have the problem that ultimately your product, your service, and your business solves. And essentially this can be, it doesn't have to be majorly long. We're still shooting for the same result of delivering value, helping somebody actually solve a problem, get a taste for what it's like to work with you and have your product or service in their life. But essentially we're pre-recording it. Might be, could be anywhere from 1 hour to 10 hours. But it's pre-recorded, and again, it's sold on the basis of delivering a result for anybody who goes through it. Because if you're wanting the buy-in of somebody's time to go through something that's 1 to 10 hours long on their own back when it's not live, as we do with a mini course, there better be a good incentive. There better be a good reason for me or whoever is taking it to spend, an hour to 10 hours of their time, plus the implementation of what's actually being taught here, or that result, that promise of taking this mini course, really needs to be actually worthwhile me spending and inputting my time to get, potentially. And again, remember, these people, typically when you're giving these things out, especially to a cold audience, an audience of people who don't know who you are, who your client is, who your product or service that you want to sell is, there's not necessarily going to be all the world of trust in actually believing that doing this free thing is going to give them the result. So these are the potential downsides of designing and running and giving away mini courses. The actual volume of people who go through them typically is much lower than if you're running a live workshop. Engagement can be much lower. It doesn't feel like a real world environment as much as a workshop does when you're surrounded with other people, and that sense of community and being part of something is very, very strong and very, very powerful. So number 2 is designing and running mini courses, teaching your ideal prospects how to actually achieve a result that you can help them achieve using something like a pre-recorded mini course. And number 3 is so stupidly simple, yet so powerful. Because remember, Okay, so number 3 is templates. It's using anything that you've got, maybe templated messages, maybe templated landing pages, maybe templated something to give away for free to the prospect, which is really going to, hopefully, if it's a good template and a good lead magnet, it can just plug right into their business and they can get a result very, very quickly just by applying one small thing that you can give them in their business or in their life to get them a result. So number 3, and this is arguably one of my favorites because it's one of the most simple. It's one that almost everybody has some form of templates or tools that they use to get a result for their clients or for their own business that they can very easily and very simply just put into like a Word document and give those away as your lead magnets template. And a good example of this, could be, let's say you're running your own SMMA. A good example of how you can leverage the templates and the knowledge that you have to build trust with your ideal clients is to give them away something like, messaging templates, give them a landing page template, give them an ad template. Because with that, if they're already running ads, that your ads are going to convert or perform better than theirs typically, then you can give them just a template of your ad and let them have a go with your template. It's very easy for you to give away. It's very easy for them to apply. It's very easy for them to get a result. And once you've actually demonstrated to them through a template, through a lead magnet, that what you've got and what you say and what you do actually happens and is going to get them a result and help them move past a problem or a challenge, they're going to come back and they're going to be put in your hands because you've already proven to them by giving them something, giving them value, giving them a result for free, that by working with you, it's only going to be beneficial for their business. So number 3, very simple, templates. And number 4 is cheat sheets, right? And this is probably one of the most common ones in the industry, and they do work quite well, arguably not like one of my favorites or anything, but cheat sheets work very well. And how essentially a cheat sheet works is really, this is going to be a very simple step-by-step, 1 2-page PDF document that's going to walk them through something they can do to get them a mini result, get them a quick win in their business or in their life associated with and overcoming a problem that they may have that's just in the way from where they want to be. And again, this can be just broken down into, could be 10 steps, could be 20 steps, just a cheat sheet that walks somebody through how to actually overcome a problem that they're facing and how to get, again, a mini result. Needs to be sold on the basis that this is going to provide and deliver a mini result to them and their business, to give them the motivation to actually download and opt into the lead magnet and then to actually read it and use it. This needs to deliver some form of mini result, quick win for their business. So number 4 is cheat sheets, very simple one. A lot of people use these, very simple to knot together. And this is something that you can use to, again, gain and leverage your ideal prospect's attention, deliver some form of value and result up front, so that when you follow up with them and you ask them how it went, as long as they've implemented and actually done something with it, going to be happy days, right? The only problem, again, with these cheat sheets is everybody gives them away, right? There's a lot of them. Everybody's got, emails full of free cheat sheets and that they may well have downloaded free PDFs, free ebooks, those kind of things. So they are a little saturated, and there are a lot of people doing these because it is very simple. So there you go. There's my feedback on number 4, cheat sheets. And number 5, finally, and this is arguably one of my favorites. This is a really, really good way, delivering a free audit, a free session, something for free that is, again, positioned and sold in a way that's going to help somebody identify and overcome a problem or a challenge that they face in their business. So essentially, let me give you an example of how a free audit can work really, really well. Let's say you're running an accountancy firm and you know that once you get inside most people's company accounts, that you typically identify areas that you can save them a lot of money on their taxes or on their expenses by simply restructuring and doing things like that. Now, if you can identify a way, just a way that you can give away, or your client or whoever is designing this lead magnet can give away something simple, 30 to 60 minutes of their time, where they can dive into somebody's real world business, real world accounts, real world situation, and show them how you can actually save the money, or how you can actually make the money, or how you can improve what they're currently doing to get a better result. This is a really, really great way of doing it. Now, so one of the benefits from giving away a free audit is it's very intimate, right? It gives you that opportunity and that time to actually get face to face with a prospect, to understand them and their business before you actually position and pitch your service or your offer. So it's really great for actually building that one-to-one rapport and relationship with somebody. However, it is a little bit time intensive, right? Because if you're giving away 30 to 60 minutes, you can't really do too many of these per day. But typically you're going to get a fairly decent conversion rate from the free audits and the free things that you're doing to actually help your prospects before you expect them to become customers. So I'm going to give you another example in the SMMA world, a free audit on Facebook ads that people are currently running. So if you come across a business, or you've got a business who is currently active and doing things with their digital ads, but you know that when you get in there, when you actually see what they're doing, you can pretty quickly identify how they could maybe improve things, how they could maybe write better copy, how they could test more targeting interests, then a free audit is a very, very powerful way of doing that. Now, if you want help with any of these things, creating any of these things inside your business, make sure you smash the like button, you subscribe to this channel, because I'm going to be bringing you more trainings on how to do each and every single one of these well, to create more sales, more income, more revenue in your business. And it doesn't matter what type of business you have, this stuff works across the board. Thanks for watching. Hope it's been helpful. Drop me a comment, ask me any questions, and have a wicked day. Peace out.